Oke, siapkan dirimu untuk terobsesi karena ini obsesi, obrolan seru sistem informasi. Nah, jadi pada episode kali ini kita akan ngebawain podcastnya berbeda dari podcast-podcast sebelumnya. Karena hari ini kita kedatangan tamu yang spesial dengan topik podcast yang spesial juga nih. Jadi kita hari ini akan menggunakan bahasa Inggris di podcast ini. So let me introduce myself. I'm Mutia.
And I'm Shadrina.
I will be the host of the 41 episodes of Obsesi Podcast. Okay, today's topic is something many of us have been curious about. Have you ever wondered who is the international student in information system is?
Yes, of course. So maybe this podcast is the answer of your questions, guys.
Okay, for those who frequent come to the department, you might already know who our special guest for today. Okay, let's welcome our guest.
Okay, thank you very much. First, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi to everyone watching and Mutia and the host, Shadrina. I am happy to be here, and I am Musa.
Nice to meet you,
Yeah.
sir.
Thank you.
Okay, Musa, can you tell us who are you or the fact about yourself?
Okay. Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, my full name is Musa Ndow. I am 29 years of age. I am from Gambia. Gambia is in Africa, West Africa. In Bahasa Indonesia, they call it Africa Selatan, yeah? Yeah, Africa Selatan. And I am here in Indonesia, ITS, Information System, to do my master's in Information System. Yeah, in my country, I work as a civil servant. I'm a father with a child. Yeah, I think basically that's all about me.
Okay.
Okay, so I want to ask several questions. First, have you ever been to Indonesia before?
Before this trip, no. I came to Indonesia in 2023, my first time, because I have a program here to study my master's and then Indonesian culture and language. Yeah, but apart from this trip, I have not been here before. Yeah.
Okay, so why did you choose Indonesia as your destination for your master degree?
Yeah, thanks for that question. Choosing Indonesia, like there are various reasons, but then I can tell you, one of the main reasons I come to Indonesia, I can say there are so many which I can maybe mention later. One of them is I have a friend who studied here before in Airanga, and then he told me a lot about Indonesia, like a lot. Tell me the cultural diversity, how friendly people are in Indonesia, and then how good the educational system is growing. So this one of the things that motivated me to then touch for school in Indonesia, and then that's why I'm here. Yeah.
Okay, it's fairly enough. Okay. And maybe the next question?
Okay.
So, you're here for your master degree, right?
Yes.
In your undergraduate, where you take the course? In Gambia or?
Yeah, I did my undergraduate in Gambia, university called University of the Gambia. It's a public university. In fact, I can say the only public university in my country. We have like other private universities, but I studied in the public university. It is called the University of the Gambia, where I did my bachelor's degree in computer science. Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. So, what is the most noticeable differences between studying in Gambia and here in information system?
Yes, indeed, there are some differences. Because when you look at ITS, in terms of ranking, ITS is higher, more recommended in the world compared to my university, to be honest. And then facility-wise as well, when it comes to facilities, my university is just not, my university is not that old compared to ITS. I think ITS is about 60-something years this year, right? around 60 something. Yeah, my university I think only started in the 2000s, so it's still young compared to ITS. So ITS has better facilities in terms of research, in terms of engineering and technology. Yeah, so in that aspect, I think ITS has more edge over my university in terms of environment, in terms of like age, because ITS is older, research facilities. So in all those aspects, there are differences in all those aspects. Yeah, ITS has more, student enroll. I think in my university we have like maybe around 1,500 students a year graduating, and I think in ITS is how much? How much do you have? Like every year, how many students graduate in ITS? A lot, maybe more than 5,000, maybe 5,000. I don't know. Yeah. So
per year.
yeah, exactly. So in terms of size, my university is smaller compared to ITS. And then, as I mentioned, research, technology, and all that. Yeah, I hope that answers your question.
Okay. But was the application process to ITS is difficult from your?
Can you say that again, please?
Was the process of application to ITS is?
Yeah. Basically, one can say is challenging because ITS is a top school in Indonesia here. So obviously, it's expected that anyone is coming here, anyone that is coming to ITS, you undergo through the process of vetting and all that. Of course, it was somehow challenging because earlier I chose two universities in Indonesia. That is ITB in Bandung and ITS. Because when I search,
That's our brother.
oh anyway, yeah. When I search in the internet, I realized these two universities, ITS and ITB, they are very core. They are very recommended when it comes to technology engineering. So I I actually applied for both, but then when ITS respond, and then I went for ITS, yeah, and it's still not good. It's still not bad because ITS is one of the top school in terms of engineering, in terms of technology, and then very much recommended, world class university. So when I was applying, I applied and then I was given an exams, interview. I undergo through all those processes before I become accepted as ITS student. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so are you happy studying here? And what is your favorite part of studying in here?
Yeah, of course, I am happy being here in Indonesia and also ITS. The favorite part of like interacting with students, trying to learn like culture, trying to learn bahasa Indonesia, trying to integrate with people from different background.
Okay, so now can you speak bahasa Indonesia?
Yeah, my bahasa Indonesia is, I think it's for survival, sedikit. Yo,
One sentence please in bahasa.
saya lapar.
We'll give you some food.
I'm just kidding, yeah. Yeah.
What about Japanese?
Japanese?
Yeah.
Ooh, somehow difficult. I can try things like Mongo, Maturnuun, yeah, how do you call it? Thank you in bahasa terima kasih. Maturnuun, yeah. I think I just little bit, yeah. Some words. Sometimes I interact with the security guards in ITS. They teach me some, Javanese. Yeah. Yeah, because I'm someone who like to interact. I like to interact and learn from, people uh from market vendors, that's why I like to do everything local. Yeah, I go to market, I go to the local market, I try to interact with the satpan, the securities, in campus and all that. Because I believe that's helped me to integrate like as a foreign students, try to, interact and learn, new things.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, do you think people should consider themselves to be international student, and what are the benefits? Maybe based on your experience in here.
Yeah, I think being an international student here in Indonesia, especially ITS, is so much amazing. Yeah, because to be honest, Indonesians are very kind people. When you are international students, you are like you have been respected. You know, people are always willing to help. The faculty, our international office, they're so much amazing. They're always willing to help, always willing to always coming up with programs that are very very interesting. So being an international student in Indonesia, especially ITS, is so much fun. So I will encourage everyone, to choose ITS. Yeah.
Okay. 10 out of 10. What is the best you can say for your experience in ITS? 10 out of 10, please.
The best experience? Yes. Yeah, I think the experience in ITS here will be how to call it, the like let's say like uh, being being you know able to interact with students, lecturers, and then being in how to call it, being able to go to Pasajara, very comfortable places where you can like study, learn things and stuff like that. I think that is one of the best part of it. It's a very comforting environment. It's a very comforting environment for learning, especially for international students, because lecturers, faculty staffs, almost everyone is willing to help. So obviously, I can say basically, I have not seen anything yet uh, that I said is like is negative. Of course, being a student, there are challenges here and there, but to be honest, the environment is flexible enough. The environment is comforting enough to learn for international students. That's what I
Okay.
can say.
Thank you for your good impression toward us.
You're welcome.
Okay, so previously you said that people in here is so open and humble, right? But for yourself, was adapting in this Indonesian environment is difficult for you, especially in Surabaya.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the only thing that I have like that was an issue with me when I started, which is no more an issue, I can say. Uh, Maybe the weather, because Surabaya is a bit hotter than my country. Yeah, and then the and then food. I struggled with some food when I came earlier, but then now I'm good. Yeah, because now many of the foods that I was not able to eat before, I am fully adapted to them. I can eat them. I can eat bakso. I can eat nasi rawan. There are so many range of food that I am comfortable able to eat now. Yeah, compared to before. So I think it's only matter of, you know, adoption. It's matter of, and adoption comes through time. And I think I have some the time to be adapted to Indonesian system, the food, the weather. Now I have AC in my room. Sometimes I decide not to even on my AC. Yeah, because I am already adapted to the weather in Surabaya. Yeah.
Okay. So, what is your favorite food in here?
Is it
My favorite food, I think, will be rendang. Nasi rendang. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you usually buy rendang?
Rendang, I think I go to, is it Gebang? Around, I live in Puncak Rajaya. When you are going that road going to, what's the name? Is it Gebang? Bang Road, yeah. Like Gebang, yeah, exactly. That's where I normally buy. I wish I can cook it, I prepare. Yeah. I wish I'm able to cook it because I like to cook sometimes.
we have the instant one?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Oh, yes, supermarket.
So I can buy it maybe like almost ready made. I can go and cook.
The meat you buy separately with the season. Yes, and just cook it.
Oh, it's easier like that. Oh, I think I can try that one day. Yeah.
Like there is a rendang paste in supermarket,
Oh,
and yeah.
okay. Because I know that it's made up of like coconut oil is part of it. Yeah, they put coconut oil and then the beef, chili. I like the chili hijau.
That's the
Yeah,
the addition.
good. Yeah, very nice.
Okay. And you said that you study in Gambia before, right? What is the most distinct different from Indonesia and Gambia for studying?
The most
Different.
difference?
Yes.
Yeah, I think I have said something like that before. In Gambia is a small country. First of all, let me say that it's a small country. Maybe it's compared to Surabaya, not even Indonesia. So our population is around 2.4, 2.5 million. So it's very simple. It's very small.
Hundred of millions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So it's very maybe compared to Surabaya, yeah? Or maybe Surabaya bigger.
I think Surabaya a little bit
Surabaya a little bit bigger. Yeah. So we have one public university, and that's where I studied. So when I compare to ITS, as I told you, the university is recommended in Africa and maybe a little bit in international level. ITS is so much recommended. I think recently we have a ranking of 500 and I don't remember the actual thing, but 500 like ranking
585.
585, yeah, for ranking. So that is super good. That is not compared to my university. My university just started in the 2000, in the year 2000. So ITS, I think 60 years plus. So in terms of research as well, ITS is bigger, have more facility compared to my university. Yeah. In terms of engineering as well, my university I think mainly focus in social sciences more. We have engineering courses, but then some of them are new compared to ITS. I think ITS started with engineering courses.
Okay.
They have stronger. They are stronger in like engineering courses than even in social sciences, or maybe that are coming like newly. So same to my opposite to my university. My university has more of social science courses, and then engineering courses trying to develop and then coming newly. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe it's need some more time to develop. Yeah. Exactly. And what activities have you been doing here? Do you have like international students communities?
Yes. We have international student community at that international office level. It's called the IISF. That means ITS International Student Family. In fact, which I am part of, an active member. In fact, I am the vice president currently.
Oh.
I'm the vice president of the how to call it that community. It's attached to the international office, so we engage in activities like voluntary services. Sometimes I remember last semester we go to Malang to do some voluntary services. We go to orphanages, offer them some materials. Sometimes we do some cleaning services as well. Yeah, so we still have activities pending ones to do, and we are still thinking of doing other activities. But then yeah, we have international student community in ITS. It's not that famous anyway, but then there is. We have.
Okay. Thank you. You do something good in Indonesia.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
BULE.
So, this is your second year or the first year you're here?
In information system,
Yeah.
this is my fourth year here. Even though I've been coming here, maybe some of you might saw me before. Yeah, but in Indonesia now, overall I am 1 year now here in Indonesia. Yeah.
Okay, actually, I want to ask, what is your plans when you're graduating from here?
My plan?
Yeah.
Yeah, my plan is to go back to my country. Yeah, as soon as I graduate, I go to as I told you in the beginning of the interview, that I work as a civil servant in my country. So after I graduate here, I'm expected to go back and serve my country. Yeah, and also take care of my family.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
So maybe I would love to come to Indonesia again as a tourist, inshallah. Yeah.
But is there any like tergantung requirements from your scholarship maybe that
Yeah. I have to go.
yeah, you must go back to your country.
Yes, something like that. Even if there wasn't no requirement, I have to go because I already signed like a contract with my working institution that I'm going to study and I'll be back. Yeah, but there is
Okay. Okay, Liz. And when you go back, would you recommend to people in your country to study here in ITS?
Of course, yeah. I will definitely recommend people to come to ITS and study. Yeah, in fact, I've started recommending people. Yeah, I've started recommending people. Maybe maybe next year or so you will see people from my country. Yeah, well, definitely I will recommend people, and in fact I have started recommending people to come to ITS and study. Yeah.
Okay. And maybe the last question, or no? Okay, the last question. How do you heal yourself from homesick?
Ah, video call. Yeah. Yeah, I do a lot of video call, and then sometimes I try to maybe listen to something that comes from my country, like a music. Sometimes I'm not a fan of music, but sometimes you find me listening to very old music from my country just to heal my homesick. Yeah, sometimes I also like try to. I sometimes ask my people, please just send me a picture from the community. Let me just see. Yeah, those are some of the ways I try to use to remedy my homesick. What is definitely challenging. It is.
I think it's the most difficult thing you do.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
It is. Maybe some of you have not experienced being outside, for quite long, leaving family behind, but it's very challenging. Yeah, but Alhamdulillah, Indonesian people are friendly. If I was in a country where I will experience racism and all that, I think I will feel it more. But then I'm in a country where like the majority are very kind and then friendly, understanding. Yeah, so that's also one of the ways that keep me. Yeah.
Okay, that's a pleasure, and I hope that you can bring your family here someday after graduation.
So
Yes.
Okay, maybe this is the last question. Do you have any advice for you international students that studying here? Like where to start and how to adapt here?
okay, thank you very much. Yes, I think I will have a few advice for upcoming students or those that are planning to study in ITS or especially or in Indonesia. Yeah, one of the advice I would give you, like, expect cultural difference, expect like to be ready to learn, be somebody who is like open minded, because know that you are coming to a different environment, you are coming to people of different culture and stuff like that. So if you can even start learning Bahasa Indonesia while you prepared to come to Indonesia. For me, that's the mistake I made. I think I could have learned Bahasa Indonesia online or maybe take a course before I come. But I never learned Bahasa before I come here. So I started learning Bahasa when I arrived in Indonesia. So I'm advising international students, if they can go online, if they have the plan to come to Indonesia, let them go online, there are so many materials, YouTube, try to learn some Indonesians before you come here. Yeah, and also when you are here in ITS, utilize the facilities in ITS, like the libraries, the e-classrooms, the good laboratories. Utilize the facilities. It will be helpful as international students. Yeah, I think for that will be the case. On that note, this is all I have to advise the international students that are, planning to come to ITS or that are new in ITS. Yeah.
Okay, it's been a pleasure to have you, Musa. And okay, guys, maybe this is the end of our session for our podcast today.
I would say thank you so much for our guest.
You're welcome. Thank you very much. I'm glad to be here.
For sharing your story and experience as an international student at ITS Information System.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure being here. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, to our listener, don't forget to check out the other Obsesi podcast episodes on YouTube via HMSE and Spotify via independent/podcast HMSE. And you can also follow us on Instagram at HMSE_ITS, Twitter at HMSE_ITS, or access everything on Linktree/HMSE_ITS. Okay, that's all from us. See you in the next podcast episode.